Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about the best bags that you can buy under £1,000. Hopefully this will be useful to those of you who are looking to treat yourself to a beautiful luxurious bag but you don't want to spend over £1,000, and I am hitting multiple price points here, so I'm splitting the video into 3 price categories. The first section is all the best bags under £350, the second section is under £600, and the third section is under £1,000. So I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started. This video does continue on my collaboration with myteresa.com, who I've partnered with many times now. They are my go-to for all things luxury and they are still active and shipping. I ordered something the other day from them and I got my delivery super quickly, so they are kind of fully functioning still. And they do currently have an amazing offer on at the moment, which is their daily candy promotion. They've been running this annually for years. I remember shopping it before I even started YouTube, and I've been doing YouTube for almost 5 years now. It's such a fun one to shop because the stock selection changes every single day. So how it works is that they have a daily candy landing page, and it's the same one every single day, but the stock selection changes and everything on that page is between 20 to 30% off. The sale is only available on those items for 24 hours, and the next day you can refresh the page and a whole new selection of items are included in the discount, again between 20 and 30% off. It's a super fun one to shop. I did post about it on my Facebook and blog, and one of my lovely followers told me that she shopped it last year and was able to get a gorgeous Burberry scarf for an incredible price. So there are definitely some amazing items to be had. I will include the landing page in the description section if you did want to check it out, and if you did want to see what was available daily, then I would recommend just bookmarking the page, refreshing it, and then you can see all the new stock selection. I should also say that everything I'm featuring here today is available from myteresa.com, so I will leave all the links for these items in the description section as well. So first up is the price category of under £350, and this is actually the busiest price category, which is not what I was expecting, but there are just so many beautiful styles which are still very luxurious but under the £350 mark. First up is a new bag that I just got in, which is from Elme. This is a newer bag brand which is based in Paris. I've heard so much about them, so I wanted to give something a try, and I saw this and just thought it was way too adorable. This is the Madeline style, I think it's called. Comes in a few different colors, so there's also a yellow one and a slightly larger one in the blue. I of course went for the pink. I just wanted something candy colored that would just cheer me up and just be adorable on my shelf. Obviously it's not getting a lot of use at the moment, but I thought this was too cute to pass up. The leather is so gorgeous as well. It's really beautifully made. It just opens with a magnetic closure, and then on the inside it's actually surprisingly roomy for such a tiny bag. It's just a wide open space. You have one pocket on the back, and then you also have the Elme stamp right here, and then the Made in Italy stamp on the other side. You have a little keyring here to hook anything on, and then you also have an adjustable strap which you can take off if you want and adjust it to your height. So it seems like they really thought of everything. The leather does wrinkle a little bit here, but I do think that's part of the design because it is such smushy leather. And then even on the handle you have this beautiful braided detail. It's just so gorgeous. You have gold feet as well, which not even some really expensive bags have. And I just been really impressed with it. So very excited about this bag and about this bag brand in general. I think they have some absolutely beautiful styles, and they're also priced really reasonably. My next pick is the Marc Jacobs Snapshot, which seems to have gathered a little bit of a cult following. This bag is everywhere still, and it was released a couple of years ago, but they continue to re-release it in different colors and styles with different sizes as well. So it does seem to be a really popular one for them. I know certainly when I went to Asia last year, I saw this bag everywhere, particularly in Japan. So many girls had them and they just styled them in really cute ways. It's a really adorable bag in person as well. It is just a classic camera bag design, but it does have that thicker strap, so it does have that very on-trend look. I've only had very good experiences with Marc Jacobs bags. My bag that I used during university was Marc Jacobs, and I used that every single day for I think 2.5 years. It was a total workhorse and it just did amazingly well. I think that one was just under £300. They do beautiful bags. They aren't priced too crazily, and this one in particular I just think is a gorgeous style. My next bag pick is the Saint Laurent Uptown Clutch, which I had to include because I do think it's such a great value one, particularly within this price category. And even the more expensive ones, because you can get plain leather ones, you can get the mock croc ones. The mock croc ones are a little bit more money, but even then they're still £350, so it's still within that price category. I just think they look so much more expensive than they are. You do have that beautiful YSL logo. It's very iconic, very well known, and overall the quality is just really, really lovely. This one is in the kind of, I think it's the latte color, but you can get all different kinds. I would say these are a little bit harder to get hold of now. They are super, super popular, so they often sell out very quickly. But the mock croc one I think is in stock at the moment, and I will see if there are any others in stock. It is a popular one for good reason. It is priced very well. It looks gorgeous, and it can also fit in a surprising amount. So definitely a favorite for me, and certainly one I had to include in the £350 category. My next bag pick is another new in one that I got, and this is a little bit of a different one. It's more of a functional bag, but I love this thing so much, so I wanted to include it in this category. It's from Marc Jacobs, and it is just their tote bag. You can probably see from the writing, it kind of has this tongue-in-cheek writing saying the tote bag Marc Jacobs. But this is just the coolest thing. I love this so much. On the back you do have just the Marc Jacobs style tote bag, location NYC. It kind of has that little badge detailing, and this is the most enormous bag ever. So I'm gonna try and fold it out so you can see. Like, look how huge that bag is. It's not only really wide, but it's also quite deep as well. So you can fit in a ton of items. It's that really kind of heavy duty canvas as well. So hopefully it's going to be very durable. You have the Marc Jacobs trim all along the side, and then you do have 2 pockets right at the back, and it also zips closed as well. So if you wanted it to be secure, it can be. You have these nice thick straps. It's very comfy to wear. And I thought this would just be perfect for getting groceries, going to a farmer's market, hopefully when they reopen. But even if you wanted to use this as an overnight bag, I think it would make a great choice. I think this one is priced at £225, but even though it's a lot of money for a more kind of casual bag, it really does feel like amazing quality. And I just think this is the coolest thing. So I am so happy with this. I haven't used it out yet, but I'm looking forward to doing so in my kind of once a week trip to the grocery store. But I thought this was adorable and definitely a favorite pick under £350. And my last bag pick for this price category is another style from Elmi. I was actually debating between this one and the one I ended up getting. This one was a close second, and it's the most adorable style. So it's called their baguette bag. It comes in a few different colors. They have like a mock croc version in a beautiful brown tone, but they also have a lighter pastel color in a plain leather style, and both are just so lovely. I love how minimal they are. You know, they feel very, very on trend, but also quite classic as well. And for me, these just embody Parisian chic, you know, very effortless, very chic, and just so beautiful. And especially at the £350 price point, these just seem to be amazing quality bags, which also just completely look the part as well. My next price category is under £600. I only have 2 bags in this category. First up is a bag that I have already talked about on my channel, but it is my new Saint Laurent wristlet. I do have my chain on here because I got so many questions about how to attach it. I wanted to talk about that briefly, but otherwise it is a wristlet. So it does come with this great little strap which just goes onto the side. I just hooked on my own chain, and the way that I did it was it just fastens right here, which is where the wristlet strap goes. I just hooked it on. I have a little bit of excess chain here just because I didn't want it as long as the full length, and I just loop it around, and then it just stays really well. You do have to be a little bit careful with its opening, but it doesn't seem to kind of fall out too easily, and I just think this is a great option. So I'm very happy with the bag in general, but especially the little chain hack. And then on the inside, it is just a pretty plain style. There are no compartments or anything. You just have the one pocket. It is lined in fabric as well, but that makes it very light and comfortable to wear. You have their beautiful grain leather, their classic iconic YSL, and this one is priced at £545. So a really good price, especially in comparison to their wallet on chain, which has a very similar look, but is almost half the price. So I'm a huge fan of this, super pleased with my buy, and just another really great value option from Saint Laurent. And then my other pick for this price category is one from Chloe. I don't talk too much about Chloe on my channel. I've owned bags from Chloe before and I really do like them, but what I don't love about them is that some of their styles do seem to date quite quickly, which is generally speaking why I tend to stay away from them. But for me, their most classic bag of all is their Marcy Mini, which is my pick for this category. It's priced very well, so it is priced under £600. I think it's like 575, and it's the most adorable little bag. It's quite old now as well. It's been out for a long time, but it just seems to be very, very popular. And the fact that Chloe continued to re-release it is a testament to how popular it is. It's also been featured in films as well. I remember seeing this in one of the James Bond films. I can't remember the title, but I will try and find a screenshot. The main kind of female lead in that film, she wore a mini Marcy and she looked so great in it. And I love this bag. I've had to resist buying it so many times and I'm still not ruling out doing so because I just think it's adorable. I do think it stood the test of time. And again, going back to my kind of Elmi point, I just feel like this really does embody just Parisian elegance and chic at its best. It's very easygoing, it's very beautiful and luxurious, but it's not try hard at all. It's just easy elegance, and I just think it's the most beautiful thing. So definitely a favorite pick for the under £600 price mark. And now onto my final category, which is under £1,000. First up is a bag that I don't have here, but I've been eyeing this bag up. I don't have a lot of experience of the brand, but I wanted to include it because I think this is the most beautiful style. So it's from Wandler. If you've had any experience with their bags, if you own one, please let me know what you think in the comment section below because they really intrigue me. They have some beautiful designs. The one that I'm looking at though is a little bit more out there, I guess, from what I can see of the rest of their bags. It is the Georgia style and it's a kind of plain white shoulder bag that has this great acrylic strap, and I've seen these straps on other bags. I've never really liked them, to be honest. I've also seen other people attach these straps to kind of regular bags, but this one kind of has it as part of the bag design. It is a multicolored strap, but for me this is just so different looking and unique, and I just think it's so cool. It kind of almost reminds me of Marni in terms of the colors, but yeah, I think this is so beautiful. The rest of their bags are a little bit more minimal as well. They do look to be beautifully made, and for me, I just thought this was beautiful, you know, still quite pricey, but just a really unique, stunning design. My next bag pick is my Valentino tote, and I had to include this. I'm such a huge fan of this bag, and what I particularly love about it is the way it marries style and function. You know, it is a very functional bag. It's just a simple grab and go tote. At the same time, I don't feel like it sacrifices on style at all. You do get that great statement with these studs all the way around. I just think it looks totally stunning whilst being a very easy to use bag, which is also quite hard wearing as well. It is a softer pebbled leather, but I've not had any issues with the wear and tear. I'm only beginning to see the tiniest bit of wear. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to show that on camera. So it's done really well, and I just think this is stunning. So it is more on the pricey side in terms of tote bags, but one that I do think is worth the money. I just think it's the most wonderful thing. And now for my last two bag picks, both of which are Saint Laurent. You guys know how much I love Saint Laurent. I think that the brand is fantastic. Not only do they produce beautiful designs, but I've only had really good experiences with the quality. And even though they are still obviously very expensive, they're not at the crazy price levels of Chanel or anything like that. So my first pick is the wallet on chain, which is the more expensive one, but it's still under £1,000, and that goes both for this larger version and also the smaller version as well. These are beautiful bags, and I bought this I think maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and for me this looks just as current now as it did then. So again, it just goes back to my timeless point. I don't feel like these bags date. They go with everything as well. They're really well made, and for me, I just never tire of mine, and I just think they're a great style to invest in while still being under that £1,000 price point. And for my very last bag pick, it is the Saint Laurent Toy Lulu. I love this bag so much, and this particular one I've not gotten on with as well. I just wish I hadn't gone for the velvet because I love it so much. I want to wear it all year round, so I might get the leather one at some point in the future. But in terms of the actual function and the look, I think these are great. They come in a bunch of different colours. You can obviously get them in velvet, but you can also get them in the plain leather, which is the one I'm thinking about. and I just think they're adorable. You know, they're a great mini bag style. You do have the leather strap, which is adjustable. On the inside, there are quite a few compartments. So you have a zip pocket in the back, and you have card slots on this side as well. And it's just everything that you'd kind of want a mini bag to be, whilst being very cute and fun to wear. So for me, this is always a favorite. It's under the £1,000 price point as well, and I just think it's a great buy. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will include links to everything I featured in the description section, as well as the link for the Daily Candy promo as well. I think that runs until the beginning of May, so I'll pop all the details in the description section. If you do have any other questions for me, then leave me a comment down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.